Hello? Looks good. Think so. I do think so. Test the chat. Yeah. Hello, Christian. What's up today? What are you doing? Arsoni, Mojave, nice to see you back again. So I have some... I set up OpenRouter. So I'm gonna try out the new... Hello, nice to see you. Can't pronounce the Chinese sign, but welcome. I'm gonna try the new... Thought we can try the new... or the Horizon beta model today on OpenRouter. Jake, nice to see you back. Welcome. And there was also some new Claude code features. Hello, Dennis. Nice to see you back here. Just wanted to check out these new Claude code features. Hello, Ken. How are you today? I don't think it's like huge updates, but the micro compact, and you can now upload PDFs. For some people that could be good, I guess. Right. Just gonna expand this a bit like this. Okay. And we're gonna do the giveaway today also. The chat, the Claude Pro subscription giveaway. We probably just do it at the end of the stream. I have like a couple of hours, maybe, yeah, something like that. We'll see. And again, I'm just gonna test if we have a Claude Code connected to the chat. I think I need to grab the live stream URL, I think, or the ID. Let me see if I can find that. Okay. So I need to put in the ID here. Get the chat messages from ID SG1 FDL TZ-CK. Let's see if that works. I think that was the wrong window. Let me grab that again. That was another window. Here it is, I think. So I'm gonna see if we can connect Claude Code to the chat. Live chat ID. Okay. Where do I get that one? Should be that one. Valid live chat ID. I'm just gonna do it like this. Okay, let me try that. This is the ID. see if that works. Okay, so we found the stream. Okay, we got the messages, so that's up and running. That's good. Hello, Robert, Tariq Q, Vidredrick, nice to see you back here. Hello, John. What's your FPL team name? Did you watch my FPL video? My team name? What is it? AI Web Dev, nice to see you here. Welcome. I'm gonna start a channel, John, doing AI FPL. 3Deep CV, hello, welcome. I can link the channel later, John. Hello, Edgar. Yeah, we got him up. So I put some credits into OpenRouter, and I thought I can test the Horizon beta model today, right? And we can try out like Kimi K2 and stuff. There's a lot of models. Horizon beta, that's the one I'm gonna try. So I think it's best for UI stuff. So my plan was to just do something like, let's try something easy. Create Minecraft stack of blocks in HTML. I'm just gonna see what happens. So kind of the workflow I just wanted to run it here in OpenRouter, right? And just to be lazy, my plan was just to, yeah, we get the code right. So this is gonna be index HTML. It's pretty fast though. Okay, it's looking for, okay. So let's see what happens. I guess this is pretty simple. So it's just like index HTML. And we're just gonna do like a copy, right? This, paste it in, and we can run it, I guess. Okay, what is this? We can't find the images. But I guess we got the Minecraft block. So I need some IDs, what we can do. Hello, Steiner. Yeah, just hang around and we're gonna do the giveaway at the end of stream. If anyone has any cool ideas of some, yeah, I guess mostly UI stuff we can test with Horizon on OpenRouter, let me know. .3D chess game. After we sorted out the libraries, it worked pretty well. Okay, that's cool. We can try different stuff. Viet Redrick, I don't have any like big plans today. Hello, Conte. Nice to see you. I'm just gonna, thought I can take a quick look at kind of the new Claude code features. Just a quick look. Nerijus, nice to see you back. Take a look at some of the new Claude code features. And I thought, hello Shane, glad to have you here. And then we're just gonna play around with Horizon Beta and maybe some other stuff. PDF support sounds interesting. Yeah, I think we have to test that out. Hello Martin, nice to have you back here. We're just gonna do, I signed up on OpenRouter and we're just gonna test out the Horizon Beta, some new Claude code features, check it out maybe. Hello 2Acre, did you get the money, by the way? 2Acre, I sent you like a PayPal thing. Try to build a modern website with Webflow like scroll effects. Okay, we can try that. You got it? Okay, that's good. Yeah, it was nice you have PayPal. That's the easiest way to do giveaways, I think. Build a modern landing page with Webflow, like scroll effects. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Form filling assistant. Okay, Doc. We're not gonna do any AI features. It's mostly gonna be try out different UIs and stuff. I think that's the strong side of this Horizon model. But if you have an idea, let me know and we can try it out. Okay, so we got the instructions here. So, I don't know. There's no code. Write the code. Hello, Christian Rosa. Nice to see you here. I don't think 2 Acre Studios is eligible to join today. He's already won. Okay, so here we get our code. That's good. This portfolio has a big translucent pill at the bottom of the page. Translucent pill at the bottom of the page. Okay, Tarek, you can explain it a bit more. So if I'm gonna be lazy here now, I'm just gonna copy this. I'm gonna go to Claude Code. I'm gonna go to plan mode, paste this in, and create a plan. That was my, just to be lazy. Yeah, we're gonna do the same, same as yesterday. We have the Claude Code connected to the chat again. Get chat messages. Who is most active so far? Wondering if it's possible to integrate Horizon Beta to Claude Code as a cheaper option. I haven't tried it. Arsone, is it possible to use PDF files even without the new features by installing libraries like PyPDF2 and asking Claude Code to run commands to read them? I think so. That should be, I guess it's easier just to do the straight upload. So Edgar has been most active so far, asking about the Horizon models. John has asked about my FPL team. 2 Acre Studios has talked about the giveaway. So yeah, we are still up and running here. Okay, so now you can see Claude Code created this plan here. Let's do it. There's a model bridge MCP to use other models in Claude Code. Yeah, I have, if I do /MCP, you can see I have Gemini, right? I have an MCP server with Gemini 2.5 connected. I use it sometimes. Sharik, welcome. Stick around to the end of the stream and we're gonna do the drawing. You can ask it to replicate the style of Igloo's award-winning website. Where do I find that, Shane? Hello, Niranjan. Nice to see you back. I just started. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do now is try the website with what did you call it? Webflow, like scroll effects. See if it works. So what other interesting kind of UI features can we test? But when you're using MCP's Gemini and Claude Code, you still use Sonnet tokens. I guess we use the Sonnet tokens kinda, yeah. Not for inference, but for context. Hello, Dulce. Dulce Sweet, welcome. So we are kinda using the tokens, narrages, but we are not using we are not generating them. That's the MCP server. But we are filling up the context window. So we are not spending tokens, we are just filling up the context window. But you still have to pay for it, right, with the API. Okay. So we have created this. So we can try it out. Okay, Edgar, you have to be the judge here. Looks pretty good, right? So this was one shot. We kind of have, it kind of scrolls good here, right? We have this running over here. That looks pretty good. And when I scroll, you can see these steps here. So what do you think, Edgar? Pretty good? I'm no web designer, but for me, looks pretty smooth. Yeah, this is pretty cool. It looks similar, yeah. So you can see when I scroll here now, this instant setup here changes to elegant motion, built with A11Y, ship faster, and then we kind of come to the last page. That was pretty impressive. I like that. So that was a one-shot landing page. Pretty good. Anyone else has any ideas? So this flow, the prompt was build a modern landing page with Webflow like scroll effects. And we kind of took this and we asked for the code. Just write the code. We took the code, put it into Claude Code here in plan mode, and it generated a plan, and it just wrote the code. That's kind of the signature Webflow scrolling, but building with Webflow is awful. Okay, so yeah, maybe this is a good way to do it then. Haven't really tried it too much, but yeah, looks pretty good. Let's try to do some animations. So I have one. So I'm gonna select horizon, create a realistic animation that explains the formula E equals MC2. Pick a tech stack for the HTML. I don't know what's gonna happen. It will test the web UI eGlow wood and the animation is sick. But where is it, Shane? Where can I find it? Just by text to speech? Text input, or is there like a reference? A web page. Just type the name of it and I can look it up. For building beautiful UI, Kibo UI is good. Interesting. Hello, Serkan. Nice to see you. So let's do a index.html. There's a lot of HTML code here. So this is gonna be... Hello, Kyle. Nice to see you back here. Create a realistic animation that explains the formula E equals MC squared. Pick a text stack for the HTML. Windsurf. Preview models. I don't think I have an account on Windsurf now. Maybe I'll check it out tomorrow. So I was hoping for maybe GPT-5 on Thursday. That would be pretty cool, right? 500 lines of code. Is there an error here? I guess we're missing something here. Thursday is better than Friday. I would also take it today. I guess they have to... Don't they have to build up some hype for it? They're not gonna like shadow drop it, are they? Right? They must do some... GPT-5 Opus 4.1 Gemini 3. Yeah, this is gonna be a crazy week, I think. So I guess people are kind of waiting. Should we announce... Should we announce... who should announce first? Right? So it's kind of interesting. I'm thinking it's just gonna be GPT-5 first. Yeah, I saw this tweet, yeah, big week coming up. So that's probably gonna be like Google Gemini 3 or something. I think so. GPT-5 to be really good, relying on Anthropic only for coding. Yeah, to be honest, I don't think I have used an OpenAI model for coding since GPT-4, maybe. They all have to try to upstage the others, yeah. Opus 4.1, yeah, saw some rumors about that too. Yeah, I know, Sharik. I don't think I missed out. And that was intentional. To be honest. Yeah, we are missing some assets here. I don't know. Started to use the 4.1 models for my projects. I think 4.1 is pretty good at what do you call it? Instruction following and tool calls. So I guess the 4.1 is not too bad for agentic coding. Anthropic has revoked OpenAI's access to its Claude API after discovering that OpenAI's engineers were using Claude code to benchmark and test GPT-5. I heard something about that, or I read it. That's pretty interesting. Okay, so now it's working. So this is our created by Horizon beta. So this is our E equals MC squared realistic visual explanation. So we're gonna use the slider to set our mass. So let's say we have 1 kilograms. Play the sequence to see how mass relates to energy via the speed of light. Okay. What you're seeing, mass stored as energy. If all mass converted to energy, it would appear as light and other radiation. So now we can try to play this. So we have the green is the speed of light, E is energy, and it explodes. And we computed this amount of joules from this mass. Okay, I guess that works. What if we do... Yeah, we're just gonna change the... Yeah, okay. Not the most interesting, but I guess it worked. Let's try something else. I have something I want to try. I'm not quite sure how to explain it though. Create an animation in HTML. Pick best tech stack. Of what happens when a 1 kilogram box collides with a 10 kilogram box. No friction, walls on each side. Just want to try this. Even if they release GPT-5, what about their CLI? That's nowhere near as good as Claude Code. Yeah. The instruction following I do leverage by processing large bodies of text. Yeah, I think 4.1 is pretty good at instruction following. Kaio is using GLM 4.5. Yeah, we might try out that today. Hello, Cobinbone. Nice to see you. Give it speed control. Yeah, we might do that. Let's see this first. Okay, so it's just gonna be this. If you have any ideas for Horizon Beta, just let me know. Okay, that was very slow. It's just very slow. Okay. Okay, that was pretty cool, right? So this is what I want to see. I want to see how the... Yeah, that kind of slowed it down. And this was awesome. So this is losing speed now. We can kind of see the speed here in real time. And that accelerated. This was pretty impressive. So let's set the same speed, right? 100. That's 200. Impact of gravity on the boxes. Okay, so now we have the same speed, the same direction. That really accelerated. Okay, I can try that AI web dev. So you just want to do add impact of gravity on the boxes. We can do that. But remember, this is no friction. Frictionless. Right? So we are doing no friction. So the energy is probably not going anywhere, is it? But if we add the gravity, it's just repeating the same pattern now. So now this is 1 ton versus 10 kilos. So this is gonna take a lot to impact now. Okay, we got there in the end. But we need much more effect now to impact it. Pretty cool. Okay, so let's see. We added gravity on the boxes. Yeah, it is kind of satisfying, right? Pretty impressive. Hello, Murska. So now we are up to 400. Hello, Benjamin. You need to type before velocity to start with different direction. Yeah, that's pretty smart, Prismer. So let's do minus 100 and 100. Let's do a ton and 10 kilos. Now we added gravity. I don't know, maybe... okay, so we have the downwards gravity force. Okay. By the way, you can use something like Code Sandbox or CodePen to test, quickly test HTML. What does that do, Edgar? Benjamin, I'm doing good. What about you? Unlimited Bytes, welcome back. We're just testing out the new Horizon model on OpenRouter. Here we are building kind of a simulation of 2 boxes with no friction. Ah, okay, so it renders it in the browser. Okay, I see. So I guess this one is just gonna accelerate now. And then it's gonna overtake the gravity from this. Pretty cool though. do one more thing. Let's do 10 tons. Let's increase the speed. .500 meters per second. And let's go. This looks crazy, right? That's a lot of force on that 10,000 ton bucket. Horizon seems like a good model if it's open source. But if GPT-5 OpenAI is cooked, yeah, we'll see. So we have made 6,000, 7,000 collisions. What are thoughts on this? An electrifying visual narrative of neural pathways, synapses connections, and brain activities. Okay, we can try that. Shane? It's not adapting to gravity, actually it's just level it to be the same as... yeah, but there's no friction. Add sound effects. Okay, we can try that, Mickey. I can imagine this is the mid or even small version of GPT-5, even if it's by OpenAI. Yeah, it's pretty fast. It's super fast. Okay, let's try some sound effects on each collision. It's gonna be crazy though. Add sound effects on collision. I don't know what to write, but yeah, you should understand this. Yeah, I think this is way too fast to be like a GPT model, right? GPT-5 model. Must be like a small or mid. Totally agree, Edgar. Mini or nano, yeah, that can be one. Would be really nice to have this if there was like a if it was the nano model and you can do UI updates in real time, right? If it's super fast, because it seems really strong at UI. Shane, did you mean that in like a HTML or that? What are thoughts on this? Illustrate. Okay, we can just try it. Okay, so let's try now with the sound effects if it works. Yeah, don't mind the gravity. I'm not gonna turn on the sound yet. I don't think that works. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna take off the sound and I'm gonna test it before. Okay. Sorry about that. We need to make some changes. So we are doing it with only sound effects when boxes are colliding, not the ground. I think it's playing on the ground now. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's this. Sorry about that. Google showed something like that with 2.5 flashlight, real-time simulated and OS. Yeah, it could be interesting for if it's really fast. So let me try to fix that. So let's do only when the boxes collide. Here you can see Sean. I pasted this into ChatGPT just to grab the prompt. And this is the image it generated. I don't know why. Okay, so let's try this now. Hopefully we only have this one. Right, HTML dot index HTML update date with. Okay. So the new Claude code features, if you haven't seen them, I didn't understand what they meant with enhanced sub-agents. We could already do that. You can now do @mention sub-agents. I think we already could do that. So if we go to, not that one, changelog. Hello, the future is bright. And the model selection, yeah, we could already do that. I think I even made a video on that. I think we added this disable all hooks setting. I think that's pretty good. Could be a hassle to deal with. I guess it doesn't say anything about PDFs here, but we should have that too. We'll see. Okay, so just gonna write some more code here. If you have any UI or physics, simulations, animations, experiments we can try out on Horizon Beta, just type it in chat and we can try it out. Web pages. I know we talked about that Iglo web page, but I have to find it, I guess. Yeah, I'm too lazy and limited. Because it gave me this. I don't like this part. I'll show you. This. Oh, God. It says keep the same UI, blah, 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 and continue from in the middle of the script. I don't care to look for that. So I'm just gonna ask Claude to do it. 2 black holes orbiting each other and merging. Wow, that's a cool one. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. Single HTML file, okay. Marble animation simulator. Okay, we got some here now. We're gonna try them out. Just let's try to see if we can get sound effects. So I'm gonna turn off the sound for now and just test it, so we don't blow anyone's ears out. Okay. Yeah, that's working. Okay. So let's do 10 kilos. Let's do 1,000 or 10,000. Let's start with 100 or 200. 200. We have the gravity. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the sound now. Let's run it. So now we should only have sound when the boxes collide. That's satisfying, right? Yeah, that's pretty good. Did you hear it? Okay, let's speed it up a bit. Let's do 500. 500. Yeah, it's good. Okay, so let's try now. Yeah, I like it. It's pretty impressive though. It's really fast at playing the sound. Solar system animation. Yeah, it's nice. Okay, I think that's enough. Happy with that. I think it did a good job, Horizon. I'm gonna keep that, by the way. I'm gonna call it boxes. I'm gonna keep that. It's pretty cool. Okay, so let's try a new one. So let's try 2 black holes orbiting each other and merging. Okay? So let's create a new one. Realistic animation of, what did you call it? 2 black holes orbiting and merging. Okay. In HTML, pick the best tech stack. Okay. So let's try that. This was Mojave's ID. Let's see what happens. Maybe you can generate a board like an old airport sign showing characters by flipping. Okay, let's see if we can get to it. Is the Horizon model expensive? I don't know. I didn't check. I think it's free, isn't it? Yeah. 0 in, 0 out. It's a stealth model. Right. Beta version of... It's probably not gonna be GPT-5. Right? It's way too fast. It's probably gonna be GPT-5 mini or nano maybe. Sean, by the way, nice to see you. Okay, so let's see. So this is gonna be black holes dot html. Okay, so there's some issues. Let's try to fix it. So we had some errors here. Not this one. A 4D chess game? What is that, Ghibli? We need like a fourth dimension. Hello, 24 AI News. It's probably not GPT-5 at all. Ask it which is bigger, 911 or 999. Okay, I can do that. Okay, that was a good one. 911 is larger than 9.9. Reason. 9.9 equals 9.90. Comparing... What? Did it kinda... It first said this answer. Did it correct itself down here? Thoughts so far, Matthias? Pretty impressive for UI. UI specialist model. I hope so. It seems really good at it. We have created some cool stuff already. I'm struggling here. Having some issues here. Let's see if we can do some simple... We're having some issues basically with the CDN effects. So I don't know. Might not be existing. Yeah, that was funny. Create a single self-contained HTML file that renders and animates a neon wireframe sphere. Okay, bytes, we can try that. GLM 4.5 is a far better model than this model at UI. Far better, okay? We can try it later. Or we can try it now. So let's do a new room. Let's add, what do you call it? GLM, which one? 4.5. And let's try okay, so let's try Sharik's request. Can try that. Yeah, this was a lot of CDN struggles. I don't know. Let's try it one more time. I'm not gonna spend too much time trying to fix this. But let's switch. Let's do Sharik's, this one, on the GLM model. GLM 4.5. And we can also try it maybe on the other one. OpenRouter website. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Who is GLM? Who is the provider for GLM? Haven't really looked into that. Let's run that again. That was really strange. What is this? Okay, it's really struggling with the formatting here. Okay, well, let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking giving up on this black hole thing. I don't really... It's just a bunch of issues. Really long response here. Let's try this one in... with... Horizon 2. It was a really long response. The formatting is horrible though. Can't copy this. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. It's all over the place. This is much better formatting. Is he stuck in a loop or? I'm definitely gonna do glm.html. Okay. So while we wait for that, let's do a chat update here. Can you summarize the chat so far and list the users you think seems most technical and who has the best humor? So let's see who Claude Code thinks has the most technical skills in the chat and who has the best humor. I don't know, this seems like a... Might have to just stop this. I don't know what's going on here. There must be something wrong with the prompt here, so I'm just gonna stop it. It's going on forever. Okay. Yeah, let's drop that. That's too... GML is nice for front end. Yeah, we're gonna try it out. Hello, Tim. Yeah, I'm just gonna move on. Okay, so let's check out now. So here is Claude code so far. Most technical user is gonna be Edgar. Asked about the Horizon model's status. Runner-up is gonna be Arsuni. Provided specific technical advice using PyPDF2. Best humor is Martin. There hasn't been a lot of humor then. Because and 2 Acre Studios. So not a lot of humor here. Prompted, create a form builder that suggests field types based on form purpose. Pretty accurate, yeah. I just challenged it with an academic topic and it came up with a definition I've never seen before. Which model was that, Arsuni? Was that Horizon or GLM? Ask Horizon to translate snippets between languages. Okay, that could be pretty interesting. I'm gonna try the self-contained HTML file from Unlimited. Let's try that. John, just if you're just in the chat at the end of the stream, we're just gonna do like a draw. I think maybe this is not Alpha Horizon. It just says Horizon, so I'm not quite sure. Okay, so let's try. Create a single self-contained HTML file that renders and animates a neon wireframe sphere with glowing triangular facets, particle burst, dark background, full page canvas with a control panel. Okay, so we can do this in. Let's try the Horizon model. I guess this is not the alpha, it's the beta version, okay? So let's try that. Pick the best tech stack. Okay. So we can try Horizon. Let's also do a new room. Let's do GLM, was it? New room. GLM. Haven't tried that. Let's do the same prompt. And we can look at them side by side. GLM, and let's call this Horizon. Horizon HTML, okay. Pretty good. I think it's called Horizon. Now it was in alpha, now it's in beta. Okay, yeah, that's probably it. Unreal Link, hello. It's a mini version of ChatGPT. It might be a mini GPT-5, that'd be cool. John Wee, hello, nice to see you. Anyone here going to be at DEF CON? I would love to be there. Unfortunately, I'm not. So, if anyone is going to DEF CON, let John know. Maybe you can meet up. You're speaking? Okay, that's cool. What are you gonna talk about? Let us know. Okay, so we have the GLM code. 550 lines. The horizon code, is it done? Still writing. That's gonna be a long line, many lines of code. Is the DEF CON this weekend, John? Coming up? Basparian, I don't think it is the open source model. Or it might be, I don't know. Guess we're just gonna have to wait and find out. My team and I are being interviewed by Jason Haddix on AI Jailbreakers panel, misaligned. Sunday at the Bug Bounty Village. My flight leaves tomorrow. That's pretty cool. Ooh, that would be interesting. Is that in Las Vegas, John? Edgar says, for whom is interested, just tried OpenCode by SST. Added your OpenRouter key and you're able to use Horizon Beta like Claude Code. Oh, maybe I should test that tomorrow. That could be cool. Can I put a long prompt here? Just try, Unreal. I don't know the limit on YouTube chat. Las Vegas Convention Center. Oh, that would be cool. Maybe I can try next year. I need to plan it out though. Okay, so this is the one from Alpha Horizon. It kind of crashed, but the one from GML looks pretty good. So this is a neon wireframe sphere. So we can trigger particle bursts. Really quick though. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we can... Okay, so we have colors. Oh, that was cool. Particle speed low. Yeah, that was cool. Ooh. Pretty impressive. We can zoom. I guess we get this white. Okay. I should hire you for my team. So what are you doing, John? We have a color picker. Let's create like hacker green. That looks cool. Slow it down a bit. Particle density. So fast. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Not too bad. Let's see if Claude Code can fix the Horizon version. Yeah, now it's working. Whoa, that was cool. Okay, that looks awesome, right? We got a lot more. We can do more particles. Particle color. Pretty impressive. What do you think? Pretty cool. Yeah, it looks cool. Kind of like this color more though. I think. Yeah, cool. We even have the FPS counter. You can see it. FPS, we are running at 30 FPS. Now we are at 50. So this was, I guess it wasn't a one shot from Horizon, but pretty close. Just did a quick sanity check with Horizon Beta in OpenCode. Man, this speed in an agentic tool is refreshing. But I'm not sure how the agentic part works. Yeah, you're probably gonna maybe run into some issues with the tool calling, right? Abilities. Squad, Super Whisper, sometimes. I use it sometimes on my Mac for dictation. Okay, John, so you work on AI risk, security, trust and safety, alignment research, mechanistics, interpretability. We work with AI labs to perform. Okay. Could you can hit me up if you want to do some red team engagements. I will be super interested in that. You can find my mail in the description, I think. Or if not, can write it to you. Would be cool to red teaming. That would be cool if you have any use for that. I think for a raw WebGL without libraries like 3GS, this is amazing. I agree, Unlimited. 24 News says if it's closed AI model, they release this model as open source. I'll finally call them OpenAI. Yeah, looks good. Hello, Senator. Test time training of Whisper. Test time training of Whisper is epic, like adaptive listening. Cool. What have you done anything with that? Yeah, John. I just you can just send me an email. Yeah, this email address is public anyway. It doesn't matter. I can just write it in here. Send me an email and we can take it from there. Okay, so that works pretty good. This was very cool. Pretty impressed. I think Web GLM also did a fine job. But I would say I would give this to Horizon for me. We have more control with we can also turn off the wireframe, so we have this glowing ball here. That's pretty cool. We can turn down the glow, right? We can randomize. Pretty cool. Okay, that was awesome. I'm gonna keep the Horizon one. I'm gonna delete the GML one. I'm gonna keep the Horizon. Maybe for a video or something. Do we have anything else we wanna try? Let me see. Ken says build a raster image editor. So how does that work, Ken, if you're here? Layers with blend modes, color picket with swatchers, transform tools. So you wanna upload an image? Hello, DoWeb3. Squad, you have used the BMAD method for a while now in my project, and it's insane. Have you tried it? I have been looking at it, but I haven't had time to try it yet. Photoshop clone. Okay, let's try it, Ken. But I'm definitely looking at it, squad. I was just waiting to see if he was gonna implement sub-agents into it. We're gonna do the... Yeah, I hope so. Okay, so Ghibli, we can try that afterwards, maybe. I'm gonna check it out when BMAD has the sub-agents. Use the tiny base model for real-time streaming as to a T on a laptop, and after 30 seconds of audio, send this to an enterprise server for high quality speech to text. Use this for tiny adapter. Cool. Do you have like a GitHub or something, Senator? Real-time 3D visualization data from a message queue broker is to be streamed continuously into visualization. Yeah, let's try that, Sebastian. Let's do this one first, and then we do the real-time, or maybe we do them. We'll see. We can try everything. So let me see. Let's update this. So we're gonna try this with Horizon, I think, since this has performed best and it's free now. Pick the best tech stack. Okay. Do that, Senator. So let's see what it says. So option A is gonna be web. Yeah, I think we're gonna do web. Write the code for the web option. Whoa, that's gonna be a huge project. Should we try it? We can try it. It's not that much code, basically. I think it's fine. So I'm just gonna do clear. Let's do plan mode. Just gonna put this into done. Come on. Yes. Still writing code. I'm just gonna let Claude Code fix this. So we're gonna try Sebastian's version while we wait for this. Hello Aaron, do you use client root code or kilo code? It will be easier than using browser chat on OpenRouter. Yeah, I might set that up. So is it easy to implement OpenRouter into something like kilo code or Klein, or I guess Edgar is using open code, was it? Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. We can try out different models. I want to try Kimi K2 also. Klein OpenRouter is superb. Cool. Okay. Maybe tomorrow I'll set it up. So I'm just gonna get Claude Code here to create a plan for this implementation. Okay. And I'm gonna open up a new shell here. So let's do OpenRouter 2. Let's do Claude. Let's just do this. So while we wait for that, we can try out. While we wait for the image editor, let's try out the 3D visualization from Sebastian here. Should that be in like HTML, I guess? What do you think, Sebastian? HTML? Root code is best in my opinion, as you can select provider you want to use. Yeah, I'll check them out tonight and I can set it up for tomorrow. Yeah, we can do HTML just for simple. Create a HTML of real-time. Pick the best tech stack. Keep it simple. Your daily MCPs, fetch, firecrawl, exa. What is exa? So ref, you use that more than context 7, and you use sequential thinking. Hello Matcha, nice to meet you. RabbitMQ, real-time transmitting. Exa is for search. Okay, so search in your code base or outgoing, like on the web. Okay. The web, okay. Get chat messages. Explain. And figure out what exa and ref is. I'm just gonna see if Claude Code can go get our chat messages and oh, damn, do I have to re-auth my page token? Okay, we got it. Good. Okay. Do a Web search to find more info. Okay. So this is Sebastian's daily MCP stack. Serena, I heard a lot about that lately. Serena MCP. Exagid search results for web. I like Serper better for that. There's a lot of options, Tim. Okay, so we are building the 3D visualization with continuous streaming from a message broker. Not 100% sure how we're going to use that. And we are building like a image editor. That could be a rough one, we'll see. We have some issues here. I don't even know what it's trying to do here. I personally use the DuckDuckGo MCP. Okay, so you pay for Exa. Yeah, I don't know. Do you use any MCP to fetch docs? I had used Context 7 do web. I guess you heard of it. Serper. We're still creating that image editor. I think it's soon done though. How big was that? That wasn't too bad. So we are doing the giveaway drawing for the Claude Code Pro subscription. It's gonna be an hour, about an hour, right? I think. This was a really big job, was it? Okay, so let's see now. This was kinda hard to figure out for me. Hello, Gumshoe. Good afternoon, evening, or wherever you're at. Yeah. Yeah, we're just testing out some stuff on Horizon today. Hello, Gaurav. Benjamin Mono, hello. Nice to see you. Okay, we have some issues here, but maybe not too bad, I think. It's basically some TypeScript errors here. And we're gonna see if we can build an image editor by using Horizon. I'm just gonna let Claude Code do some TypeScript errors here. And we're trying this 3D. I'm just struggling a bit. So far, I've been really impressed by Horizon. So I think if you look at kind of the model here, if you go to models and you click on this, you can see it has this tag. It's called stealth. Stealth. It doesn't really say who is the... So it says browser models provided by stealth. This is a cloaked model provided to the community to gather feedback. So it's like some providers are kind of doing like a deal with OpenRouter to try it out. Arsuni thinks this is a meta model. Okay, that's a hot take. Okay, so we are connected. I have no idea what we're looking at here. So, Sebastian, I guess this wasn't exactly what you wanted, was it? Looks cool though. I'm not quite sure what it is, but we are kind of streaming in some entities here. We have this web socket, but I'm not 100% sure what we're looking at. What was your prompt again? So, an HTML of a real-time 3D visualization. So, data from a message queue broker to be streamed continuously into the visualization. Okay, so we can have a look here. Can I zoom in a bit? So we are running a Docker, right? And we are sending in. So I think the plan was to send in these entities, right? At a 5-second interval or something. We can try to edit it to make it a better. And here we are just running the server that is kind of connected to the Docker. Could we change it up a bit, Sebastian, to... So you can, maybe we can see if this is something more what you were looking at. Yeah. I can instruct Claude Code maybe to stream in different text, random text. See if we can do that. An MCP server that scans chat conversions, extract all the good IDs mentioned, and execute them all at once in a batch process. Yeah, that's a good one, Unreal. So let's try to make it like a random text or something, Sebastian. And because this is just streaming in the same objects all the time. I can't really separate it. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't even know what we're looking at here. How is our editor doing? Okay, so it's done. So we can do an npm run dev. Where's that? Here. Okay, so this is our image editor. So I'm gonna add an image. Let me find an image. Sorry about my screen there. Create a profile image of a female in her 20s. I don't know. 916. We just need a random image. After some time, it runs fast in problems. There's no garbage collector or code or something like that. Okay. So yeah, let's see what happens. So I guess we have to restart this. Okay, I don't see anything. Okay, we got the box here, I guess. Okay, so let's stop it. I think we need to... I don't see the rendered text. Hello, Mugaid. Okay, so this crashes when we upload an image. Okay. Okay, let's give it one more chance. Think. Yeah, I don't know. Might look at it afterwards. Let's see. Let's wait for the objects. Okay, no, can't see it. Okay, it's fine. I might look at it afterwards. Yeah, I guess it was very fast to this point. And it kind of worked with the object, but it was kind of hard to... I might check it out later. I'm not gonna remove this. So we did run... Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Okay. Pretty cool though. Might check it out later. So let's try another thing. Anyone have a UI or something you want to try out on OpenRouter? Let me know. If not, I'm gonna try something. And we are working on this image editor, a 3D marble animation simulator. Yeah, okay. Anything special it should do, Ghibli? Do you mean like dropping them, or are you familiar with a specific start kit boilerplate? It would be interesting to know how an initial code arc analysis would rate it compared to, for example, your opinion of a particular boilerplate. Okay, I see what you mean. I'm not specific familiar. Maybe you could try it out. It would be interesting to hear results though. Ghibli, should we just do like a... yeah, I don't have any MIDI files. Try this prompt. Build a trippy interactive 3D particle cloud using 3JS and a periodic table. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Chrome DevTools style profiler. Flame graph visualization timeline with soon pan memory. Head snapshots network waterfall diagram. Okay, let's try those three. See what happens. Yeah, let's try them. First, let's do the marble simulation. Create a 3D marble animation simulator with a control panel. Pick the best test stack. Let's do that. And at the same time, we can do... I need to copy this. I'm too lazy. I think I want to use HTML, so I'm just gonna... in HTML. It's just easier. Okay, so let's do a Chrome plugin. And this this one, periodic table thing. In HTML using pick best tech stack. Okay, so let's run that. And let's do the Chrome plugin. Or like a DevTools styler. On NASCAR lines, upload an image, get GPS instructions, walk it out in real life. I might test it out. Seems very hard though. So let's check in on our image editor here. I'm gonna reroll this. Yeah, I guess crashes. When we upload an image, we get single file modern website for all about AI with a unique non-template aesthetic, no casual design, fresh visual language tailwind. Yeah, we can try that. Update on open code. You really have to answer several questions until it gets going. Okay, that's pretty cool. Is it struggling with the tool calls, Edgar? Okay, so we have our marble simulator. Marble HTML. Yeah, I see what you mean. So some issues. Okay, that didn't work. Let's give it a second shot. This is gonna be the periodic table. Table.html, okay. 400 lines. Okay, so we have some issues here. As always, it's just a TypeScript error. Yeah, it's gonna be annoying. Whole experience is not really smooth. Yeah, I see what you mean. Okay, so for the Chrome plugin, we it's been a while since I did this. Seems like it called tools just fine. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that this model is probably not optimized for it's probably not optimized for marble.html. Probably not optimized for tool calling, is it? Yeah, it just has. Speed is nice, I guess. Hello, bot father. Nice to see you back. There's a lot of files on this plugin. Kimi K2 was the best for the marble simulator. Haven't tried out Kimi K2. Let's do it. The new room. Let's select Kimi K2. Okay. Let's do this. Can try that. It's good but slow. Yeah. It's fine. Let's check back on this. Maybe this cut me off that. Syntax error here. So let's check back on Kimi here. Kimi K2. Yeah, still writing. The code analysis for the K Novak Discord bot kit was good. The template is relatively advanced, featuring sharding and using most Discord JSV14 features. The analysis was thorough and well reviewed. Are you using it on like a regular, or did you just do like a quick test? What do you recommend for, like, I have tried like CodeRabbit for code review, like autonomous code review. Sebastian. Semgrep for security is pretty good. I use the template myself for relatively large bot deployments. Cool. Okay, interesting. For now, my main source is my own knowledge. Yeah, I guess. Semgrep for security review. I might check that out. Think I've heard of that. There's a lot of tools popping up. It's kind of hard to keep track of everything. Okay, so this is the Marble Kimi K2. Oh, it says MHTM. So let's do marble kimi.html, and we can compare them. That's not working. has a small, probably like a... Struggling a bit with this. I'm just using the free version now of Cursor, by the way. I kind of gave up my my pro version a couple of months ago now. So, I don't know. Are you guys on the pro version of Cursor, or have you switched over to some agentic tools? Hello, Nick. John, you're still on the pro? No problem, Nick. It's gonna be like 30 minutes and we will do the drawing for this week, this day's pro subscription. Claude Code for live so far. Unlimited bytes, you use VS Code, Row Code, Copilot, GitHub Copilot, and Claude Code Max 200. Okay, so you got a lot of tools there. Cool. Free stuff for now, but I love to try Claude Code. Yeah, Unreal, stay till the end of the stream and you might win the pro subscription. Kicked all of my subscriptions. You only use client plus OpenRouter now. Cool. What about Claude Code Max, Sebastian? Did you try it out? Claude is better than Copilot. Yeah, that's kind of what I think too. But this is my favorite. Everyone can have their own opinion, right? Not everything is working. Copilot is good for autocomplete and next tab. Row code is good for small agentic changes. Claude Code window and Claude Code for everything else. Try open code, but you will need an API key. Yeah, I think that's a good suggestion. Row code with OpenRouter. You load your VS Code plus client or kilo. It's really like a vibrant space, isn't it? I ran out of memory on my... Okay, let me know if you hear me again. Back? Okay. Yeah. That was not a good idea. So basically what happened is I had 3 windows of Claude Code, and I was running like 3 apps on cursor in this terminal. So we had like 6 terminals up, and suddenly it just said out of memory. So it just froze up. So lesson learned. And we are of course running the stream too and the OBS. So I just ran out of memory. So yeah, not gonna be doing that again. And I had a lot of these up here also running. But yeah, I guess we're back. So let's just wait a bit more, and then we can do the drawing if some people come back. Let's do the drawing soon. I'm just gonna check the Claude chat. So let's do this. Yeah, I was stupid. Prediction of the GPT-5 launch this week. I hope so. I'm gonna bet about Thursday. It's gonna be my pick. That's gonna be the 7th of August. How do you think about making Jarvis like system? I think it's possible now. Do you think Nick doing it local? There's a lot of people that have done these Jarvis systems, and they also have created this. You could do like, if you have MCP servers on your Jarvis system, you can have it connect to these smart hubs, like I don't know, Philips smart hub, and you can run your lighting, your music, everything, right? Claude 4.1, Gemini 3. I think it's gonna be a big week coming up. You try that image editor prompt Horizon and it's running in background since an hour now. Well, that's crazy. Let me know how it goes, Unlimited. I'm gonna look at that image editor after the stream to see if I can make it work. So we did some pretty cool things, but I gotta say my favorite had to be the boxes. I really enjoy this one. I think this was my favorite. So let's do 10 tons. This was my favorite today. It's so pleasing. We can change the gravity. Okay, so now we have very low gravity. Let's do... What was the initial prompt for the box thing? Ooh, I think I removed it. But who did that prompt? I can look back in chat. Let me see if I can find that prompt. I think it's gone now. I can't remember what the prompt was. Do I have a history? Or I can check the YouTube live maybe. No, I don't think I have it. That was stupid. I didn't save it. But basically, I think the idea was... I said something like... There you go. I think I said something like, create an animation of 2 boxes that is colliding with no friction. A realistic animation. Can we add a spring? OpenAI's playbook, wait for a competitor announcements, then drop GPT-5 to steal the spotlight. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see who is gonna do this first. There are many Jarvis video available. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do the... We're gonna do the drawing, giveaway draw in 10 minutes. I'm gonna update the title. Yeah, I really enjoyed this one. It was pretty cool. What does this do? Now they are the same weight. Same weight. Yeah, they're just gonna follow each other now, right? Yeah. Okay, so we were supposed to try out the new features today, but we kind of got hung up in the Horizon testing. I had a lot of fun though. It was pretty cool. We might look at this tomorrow. Basically, I think the micro compact, not 100% sure how it works. Yeah, so this could refer to your PDF files. That is also pretty interesting. Might check it out tomorrow. I guess most of you already know about yeah, I don't have any agents here. The model picker so far for the sub agents. I saw. Where did I see that? Can't remember. Is it here? Yeah, there's a lot of rumors about a new Google model, right? And there's rumors about new Claude model, Opus 4.1. Big week ahead from Google. I guess he's like the product manager, head of product or something. I'm not quite sure. So a lot of rumors this week. I thought I'm gonna do let's say the OpenAI, they usually do like a stream for GPT-5 launch. I thought I can just stream it if people want to hang out and watch the stream together. Google just dropped MLE Star Agent. What is that? This? Yeah, there's so much. Can't really keep up. Self-improving agent beach benchmark. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to dive into. It's become impossible to cover everything. But it's fun though. I use a lot of podcasts to try to keep up to date. Horizon Alpha mysteriously appears just as competitor's gear for launches. Classic OpenAI stealth mode. Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting to see how it's gonna play out. If Google is gonna launch their Gemini 3, and is OpenAI waiting for that, or is OpenAI gonna just do GPT-5? I think kind of the pressure is on OpenAI to release the model. Let's go to Polymarket just to check if we've seen any changes. We had a look at Polymarket yesterday. And we went to tech. We had a look at this. Okay, so it's looking like things have changed here. Whenever they launch something, they hype it up, and weeks later turns out Sun is still better. That has happened a lot of times. So if we look at Polymarket now, the chance for GPT-5 to release today, today, is just 8%. But by August 10th, so that is, yeah, I guess that's this week, I guess, is 80%, right? So you can see this has really picked up steam now. So early this week, it looks like it's gonna be very soon. Currently testing it and it looks promising. Still under development. Is that the MLE Star Agent squad? Okay, so I'm just gonna do like the instructions, how to join the giveaway. We're gonna do it like we did yesterday. There's no point in doing like duplicate entries, because Claude Code is just gonna pick those up. So there's enough to type one time. If you want to opt out and you're not interested, or you already have like a big, yeah, that's the one, Mugahel. If you already have like a big plan and you don't want to join, that's fine. It's up to you, but everyone can join if you want to. The Serena MCP, I'm gonna try it out, I think. I've heard some things about it, but someone says it's adding a lot of it's adding tokens, but I think I need to try it out. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, so you can see people already know what to type in the chat. So if you want to join the giveaway, just type Claude code in 1 word or in 2 words, doesn't matter. Just do it in 1 word. And then we're gonna get chat Claude code here to read the chat messages. And it's gonna collect the usernames. No point in doing it duplicate. We're gonna collect all the usernames and we're gonna get Claude code to write a random randomizer to pick a winner. Yeah, there's no point, Gura. So if you want to join in on the giveaway, just type in Claude code. Unlimited is trying to do some prompt injection. There's always one guy, yeah. So you're gonna add a paragraph. I don't think Claude Code is gonna fall for that unlimited. Hello Ingrid. Claude Code, yeah, that's the one. Nice to see you all. So let's give it like 30 seconds. And then we're gonna run Claude Code. And you can check if you see your name there. Chat messages. Extract the usernames of people who typed Claude Code. And list them. What are you eating? It's just some kind of chocolate protein stuff. Hello, Sai. Okay. So let's do... You don't have to do it again. Let's stop now and let's run this. So we have an MCP server that checks the chat. Yeah, I forgot that. That's true. Username. No dupes. Thank you, Edgar. Yeah, if you have any issues, we're just gonna run it again. Okay, so we have 32 unique users. So check your... just check the list here. See if you see your name. If you don't see your name, just if you don't see your name, just let me know and I will add you. There's always someone. Do web, you're missing. I can see you. Niranjan, didn't that happen to you yesterday too? The white words. If you don't see your name, just let me know. I'm gonna add Neron, John, and the white words. Dennis, yes, I can add you. Dennis L. Serip, I will add you. Sridip. No problem. Okay. Jose, you want in? Jose Ribeiro. Yeah, 2acre, he won 2acre Studios. He won yesterday, so he's not eligible. Okay, so again, we are pretty almost over 30 people. I think that's pretty good. So I'm gonna give it 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Nishant, do you see your name here? I will add you. Ubility, I will add you. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's worked pretty good. Hub, Ility, Matcha. Okay. Okay, I can add Matt too. So I'm gonna do a countdown. It's gonna be the final. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it manually. Okay. 30 seconds. Then it's 30 seconds. That's the last chance. Meta chat, where one can chat with their chat. Yeah. I don't know why Claude Code is kind of hanging out the people that wrote. Why is it doing that? Okay, so that was it. So we are 40 people. So I'm gonna ask Claude Code. Good. Now write a Python code to pick a winner. Username. Random winner, of course. Add some anticipation. Save to winner.py. Oh, sorry, Beyond. You can try yesterday. You were a bit late now. Try yesterday, Beyond. Yesterday, tomorrow. Okay, so we're gonna run it. But yesterday I ran it here in Claude Code and it was very bad. So this time, let's run it in Cursor or something like that. Where is it, by the way? What browser am I in? Okay, so I'm in a YouTube chat. I totally forgot about that. Here, let's do Okay. Python winner.py. Okay, good luck everyone. Do you see that? Drum roll please. And the winner is PNK16. Congratulations, PNK16. We're gonna do a new one probably tomorrow. So, PNK, send a email to aiagentchris at gmail.com. And I prefer do PayPal if you have that. That's the easiest way. But we'll figure it out. Just send me an email and we'll figure it out. I'm probably gonna be back tomorrow anyway. So we're gonna do a new round. But yeah, this is fair, I think. So PNK, you can't join tomorrow then, of course. So yeah, I enjoy this. We had a lot of fun. Really cool model. I think the Horizon Beta model, pretty cool. We did a lot of cool UI things with this. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Yeah, really engagement in the chat, and yeah, that makes it much more fun. And sorry about the crash. That was a bit annoying, but now I know. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Give the stream a like if you enjoyed it. That would be great to help me. Give it a like before you leave. That would really help me. Thanks, Jake. Thank you, everyone. Steven, Caleb, Mono, Lovely, Jose. Thank you for tuning in. Give it a like before you leave. That would be great. So yeah, bye everyone. Hopefully I see you back tomorrow for some cool stuff. Bye Edgar, thank you for tuning in again. Irisu, Ken, bye bye.